Hey y'all, and welcome back to Life with Tionne. I'm Tionne, obviously. I am a mom of a blended family. We ain't gonna get into it because that's what this whole Q&A and all of that is for. But yeah, y'all, I'm a content creator. We're working on that. I'm a wife, but we are currently separated. Yeah. We're separating. I'm really just trying to evolve into what I need to be this year. Even though this year almost over, we're gonna end it with a bang. We're finding ourselves. I found myself. A lot is gonna be changing in 2026, and y'all gonna be here to go along with me. Today we're doing a long overdue Q&A. I've been putting it out since like months. But a lot has changed since I originally was gonna do the Q&A. And when I say a lot has changed. Your girl done moved. Your girl ain't with her husband no more. It just been a whole fiasco. So let's get into some of the questions. The questions came from IG, TikTok, Facebook, X, and some random questions that I asked some of my coworkers to spice it up a little bit because I don't feel like some of the questions were just like blah. And I want to make it a little more interesting. Nobody want to hear no boring stuff. Like, they want to know some stuff. Y'all like to be nosy. And I gave y'all the opportunity to be nosy, and some of the questions were just like, this ain't it. Question number 1. What's one thing about you that people think they know, but they get it wrong? Baby, people think I just bounce back every time. That's not the case. I just had to put on my big girl panties, and I had to show that because I got kids depending on me. My bonus kids, my biological kids, all of them depending on me to be strong. But baby, y'all don't know how many times I had a breakdown. I will go in the bathroom and cry my eyes out. I will get in the car and cry my eyes out. I am a sensitive person. Believe it or not, everybody think I'm so mean, so this, so that. Baby, I'm sensitive. Every little thing make me cry. I am the biggest crybaby. And I will cry my eyes out when I can't figure it out, when I'm frustrated. Pretty much anything would send me over the edge of tears. Question number 2. What has separation taught you about yourself as a woman and a mom? Y'all, when I tell you I'm sensitive, I'm also very spoiled. Not in the aspect of gifts, but I was very spoiled in my relationship in the aspect of feelings, emotional. Like, he knew when I needed to just be bundled up in the bed, balled up in the bed, stuff like that. So I had to relearn how to cope within myself, not need another person to cope for me, get up even when I'm depressed, to show up regardless, because baby, it's just you in this house. These kids still got to eat at the end of the day. That man not finna come make them no breakfast. You don't got nobody to call just because you having a bad day. Put your big girl panties on. I had to relearn, like, girl, get up. You got to do it. You're the only one. Next, what's been the hardest part of adjusting to having only 3 kids at home? So I have 4 biological boys, and I have 6 more children blended. But it was always at least 7 other kids in the house together. 2 are adults, and 1 lived it with their mother. All the other ones, somewhere or another, were in the home with us. So the biggest adjustment would be, for me, I would say, not gonna say the only girl, but the only girl that was in the home. That's my baby. Love her damn bad. Not being able to run to her and ask her, hey, can you come part my hair? Or ask her how her and her boo doing, or little small stuff like that. Y'all can call her, but it ain't the same. Being able to go, just being there and bother her just because I know she the only girl, and baby, we was always outnumbered. It was always just us. That was a big adjustment. My baby boy stays with dad. I made that decision because him and his other brother, they're 2 months apart. They're like this. And I know his daddy is top tier. And he's nothing gonna be wrong with him. He prefers dad. And who said the mama gotta be the other one to have the kids? I don't know where y'all got that from. My baby good. But it's an adjustment because he's my baby. Like, the last one, like, not gonna be no more after you. Like, 2's been tied 6 years. Like, he's the baby, and the baby's not with mommy. But I do get him, and I do see him whenever I want to. I can go get him. Whenever I want to see him, I can go see him. Whenever he want to come, he can come, vice versa. So it just works for me. How is co-parenting going between you and your husband? On paper, that man my husband, but in my mind, no. Okay, July, August, it wasn't much of nothing. I didn't want to talk to him, didn't want to see him, didn't want to do nothing, like heartbroken. All of that grief, grieving somebody that's not dead is a thing. And it was like I was in that grief phase, that hurt, all of that. We've been separated before. This is the second time. And I was like, yeah, no, we're not going to do this. More extensive stuff happened. Not going to get into that real deep. But the co-parenting now, I would say, is we good. Like, that's like my little bestie. Like, call, check in, make sure you good. Hey, no hard feelings, no none of that. Don't hate him, not gonna bash him. Because at the end of the day, he is an amazing dad. He just was not the spouse I needed, and I was not the spouse he needed. Well, I can't speak for him. But he just wasn't what I needed. It was just as simple as that. Are you open to rekindling, or is that chapter closed? Right now, today, I can 100% say the chapter is closed. The roller coaster, when I don't even do roller coasters, can't do it. How's dating after separation? Baby, I think I even told him this, like, that my standard bar is decreased. Because the dating pool out here is just trash. And I feel like sometimes women go back to their ex, their spouse, their significant other based off of the dating pool that they see now. They were like, shoot, I might as well just deal with what I got, because this even worse over here. And I ain't gonna lie, I almost was one of them, because I was like, and I could just go deal with him before I had to come deal with this shit. Like, what is this? I already know what he come with. I ain't trying to learn another bum. Not calling him a bum, but yeah, not trying to do that whatsoever. So, baby, I don't know. I just feel like dating, I may get like 2-3 people my number, but it's only one person that I see potential in, and I've told him that. And if we decide that we both want each other and we both ready for that, then that's what it will be. What is a green flag for me? Communication. I promise y'all, I was the worst communicator, but I wanted everybody to communicate to me. And I am a woman enough to admit that. But within the last 2 years of my previous relationship, I really worked on communicating. I'm not a verbal talker because I'm a crybaby, y'all. So, like, when I get real up here, I'm balling into tears, and I go from tears to anger. And I'm working on it. So, I was a texter. I would text you everything I'm feeling. And then if you hit me with the K, red. I see red. I'm working on it. And consistency. I don't need you to be this man for 3 days, and then 2 days you're another man, and then 1 day you're another man, and another man, and another man. Coming from somebody who has a bipolar diagnosis, that is very triggering to me, because it's making me feel like I gotta be up down with you to try to figure out, okay, like, I could be nice this day I need to walk on eggshells, and this day I need to do this. And mentally, I just can't deal with none of that. Like, you need to be who you gonna be and show me. Like, if you show me who you gonna be every day, we ain't got no problems, because I ain't got to worry about tomorrow you mad, this day, that day. Like, I need to know it all. Your triggers, all that. Just lay it all out and let me decide if I want to deal with it. Please. What's a red flag that you're never going to overlook again? It may sound crazy to y'all. Confusion. If I got to be confused and not know, I already got my answer. I'm not guessing on no more relationships. Reassurance, you're gonna have to give it to me. And I ain't even one that really care for it, but apparently I need it more than I think I do. I ain't guessing nothing. Let me know, or I'm gonna let you know that this ain't it. What made you start taking YouTube seriously again? I bought me a camera like maybe like 4 months ago, and I was like, I bought it for YouTube. Did not use it at all because like editing from the camera, I got too used to editing on the phone, so I use it as an excuse. And right now I can't even tell you where that camera at. $500, just doom doom doom, because it's just something about a phone that I can deal with that, and that's just the era that I'm in. I had to tell myself, like, girl, just use your phone. If you're not gonna use the camera, use something. So I started posting my TikToks onto YouTube Shorts, and I went from there. And I kind of treat my content like a video diary, and some people are liking it, and I feel like I be rushing myself in the content because I be like, y'all only gonna look at it for 1:30, so I be having a little bit more to say, and I was like, just post it on YouTube. And I had to get out my own head, and guess what? I'm gonna try to post 2 long form videos on YouTube every week. Will we get it? I don't know, but I'm gonna try. What type of videos can people expect on your channel? Honestly, I need a little help with it, because originally I was gonna do it as the big family and all of that, but hey, life is life and stuff shifts, change, da 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 da. I'm thinking vlogs, same like content that I make that I normally would chop up. I'm just gonna give it to y'all all in one walk, because maybe y'all want to watch the whole thing over here. Y'all don't want to see a clip today, a clip next week, a clip all that. Y'all just want to get the whole walk. Thinking of doing that. I did post one like that today. We'll see how that does. Yeah, that's that. How do you balance TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube? I'm currently only monetized on TikTok, so that be my main focus. And if you know, you know, you gotta have at least a 1-minute video on TikTok. So I normally do that, and I might throw in a 30-second clip in there just to keep analytics and views up, because people just tend to like shorter videos over there. So I do that, and I cross post. So like when you post it, I post it on TikTok first, then I post it on my Facebook, and then I post it on my Instagram, and then I put it on YouTube Shorts. If I was monetized on YouTube, I would post it on YouTube first, edit it a little bit, post it on TikTok, because you gotta change it up a little bit. Post it on TikTok, then post it on Facebook. Facebook is the one that don't care. They gonna pay you regardless. You get monetized over there, you gonna be in your bag. What's one thing you won't apologizing for? Choosing me. I done chose everybody over myself over and over and over and over again, to learn that if I don't choose me and be happy within me, I can't help nobody. And I mean nobody. And if y'all made it to the end, thank y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me through these seasons, the ups, the downs. For the ones that's been on my other socials, follow me. You done seen the up, down, round, around. You probably done even seen the shift in my voices, the shift in posting, and all of that. And I love y'all for that. But we over here healing. We're growing. We're elevating. New chapter. Peace. Nothing but peace. And if y'all got any questions, if y'all would like a part 2, let me know in the comments. If y'all got some videos that y'all would like to see from me, let me know about that as well, because I think we're going to participate in Vlogmas. So maybe that y'all can give me some ideas of what y'all want to see for that. And don't forget, you always need to like, comment, and subscribe so you can come back and see your girl. And we're going to be here with you. And let's come on and join this community, because it's real, raw, no judgment over here. Nothing but pure vibes and healing.